You can probably guess where this one's from, and yes, I'm back to the box of awesomeness. I'm back, bitches! They've released a couple recently, and this one, they've actually gone back to what they had as the original price. So before, probably about 9 months ago, most of these mystery boxes were only $219, which is the price of this one. They've actually gone up to $380. And the other thing I always check is how many boxes. Now this one was 123 boxes, which isn't that much. Lowest I've seen is probably about 60 to 80. So with it being a lower number, I thought, you know what, it's also worth the risk. So I'm gonna open this up and we are gonna see what we got. It's a smallish box, but it is pretty full. I don't even see here, but there's a bit of give in there. I'm gonna open this up. Ooh, okay, so I haven't seen one of these before. This is a cap. It has a Velcro line here, so you can potentially put patches on it or whatever you want to do. It's got an aerated kind of mesh back, which if you're playing in Southern California, it gets hot and that's pretty good. We have got a few other things. So I've got a Happy Holidays card, which is airsoft based, and it does not have anything written in it. So it's not as if this is for me, it's for me to send to other people. Okay, so we have another card. I've got a lot of these. It goes in the collection. I've actually got them organized now. GLHF, I have no idea what that stands for. And this is cool. We almost have here like a Christmas style reindeer patch. I really like, even though I don't like patches. Right, so it looks like there's 3 other boxes in here. I've seen one of the logos, which I shouldn't have looked at, but this is gonna be the first thing, which is not airsoft. Stop, Evike, giving us stuff that's not airsoft, because this is an airsoft mystery box. It's similar. So now what I know is that they have a lot of bans on airsoft in Australia, and I believe this is kind of one of the main useful things, which is a gel blaster. So you're probably thinking, gel, how does that blast? But if you've got if you've got a friend who's got a kid, or you've got a nephew or a niece or a son or a daughter, I would say this is kind of a great present because you can kind of just get them to play around the house. It's not dangerous. I will try and use this, probably not on my smart target, but I think you guys will probably want to see what this does. Not the happiest, you know, but it's value. Right, next thing. This is obviously looking like it's going to be a pistol. An AW Custom, I think, makes some really cool stuff that's more expensive. But here we have the owner's manual, and we have a Glock style pistol. It's obviously not licensed Glock. It's got a very similar frame. It's got a polymer lower and a metal upper like Glocks have, and it almost looks like it's been skeletonized. So as you can see there, they've cut out the slide. They've got a Picatinny rail below. They've got some ridging here, so it's easier to rack. Cool, I'd say it's a pretty standard Glock. It's not the most exciting, but something I'm excited to get. It's not something I've got before, and it's not like it's not usable. I can definitely use this pistol. And we have one last box. Now that AW Armourer Works could be the most valuable thing in this box. I don't think I'm going to be that happy with this because it says Sharps Bros on here, and I've received a couple of Sharps Bros M4s in the past. I've never used them. I've given away one. I think I've got another one sitting up there, but I think they're polymer body from what I can remember, and I think they're a bit weird style. And again, I hate these boxes, guys, because it's just, I don't want to break it because I'm going to be giving it away, I expect. This is good. I like this where you've got a QR code to scan. It's much more useful than having a full, brochure in here that you're gonna lose, that you're gonna keep in the box. The box goes somewhere, you throw the box out. Actually having a little card that you can keep with the weapon, I think is great. We have a barrel cleaning rod right here. I actually used one of these the other day because of the fact that I have a sniper, an HPA sniper, which I didn't know why it wasn't firing. Turned out where the silencer and the barrel met, a BB had caught, so it was just breaking BBs as it was hitting that. May have done a bit of damage to the gun, but I had to use one of these to get it out. Only time I've ever used one. Useful. Here's a speed loader. Generally, it's an old school one. You're just gonna put BBs in here. You're gonna use this rod to push them into the top of the magazine. This is like a little waffle mag. Again, kind of cool because of the fact that it's a mid cap, which shows me it's probably a higher value. It's polymer. It's an M4 mag. And then we have the actual weapon, which is in a nice little plastic bag, so we know that that's good. And actually, I don't think I have one of these, but it is exactly what I thought it was. And I'm not particularly happy with it. We're gonna look up the value of it now, but if it was me thinking about buying this Sharp Bros AEG, I wouldn't do it. George? Yeah, he'd buy it just to annoy me. But feeling this, we have a polymer hand grip, polymer lower, polymer upper, polymer rail, polymer front grip. It's a metal outer barrel, polymer flip up sights front and rear. It's a metal charging handle. There we go. That was stiff to get it out. I was thinking, so this thing should remove the stock, but you have a thin stock tube. It looks like you almost have to remove the stock tube to put the battery in, because otherwise you have to undo stuff at the back. It's wired to Dean's, which is good. Yay! I don't know, guys, just based on the weight of it, based on what I think the price is going to be, I don't think I would I'd buy this. I'll have to check out what the performance is like. I like that it's M-LOK. This also, though, is polymer. So if it were me, I think you drop it on there, or you whack a mag in there, or there's a lot of ways you could snap that, because I don't think it's going to be the most solid construction compared to if that was solid polymer. Single-sided selector switch. It's got a it's got a single-sided mag release, but it's kind of like an extended button, which again, people will like. It's kind of got Sharp Bros actual branding there. It's got an Amoeba stock, which I think is gonna make it a bit better. The actual position of the handle is quite nice. It is actually quite a good, it's quite a good little angle on it. The actual bolt cover as well is plastic. You have a rotary style hop up and the cover release. No, you don't. That is not releasing this. So again, maybe a quality thing. The mag, you can see what it looks like there. And then with the mag in it, you know, it's pretty standard. Well, it's not standard looking, but it's M4 standard other than this thing. Unless the performance is amazing, which I don't know, it might be. If you fired one of these, let me know and we can discuss it. And we can discuss it on the channel Discord server. Okay guys, so I've just looked it up on Evike's website. It was one of the 123 and this was 30 winners. So it was about a third or 25% of the actual boxes, meaning it's a base box. It's not great. Value-wise, the Gel Battle Water Blaster is not given a value, and neither is the hat, the holiday greeting card, anything like that. That's actually kind of good, I think. And then this, the Hellbreaker, is worth $229. I would never pay that. This is apparently the one that's $115. I think that's not bad value. I think this is awful value, but we're looking at $230 plus $115, $330, $345. $345 plus that for a $220 spend. I'm happy, but I don't really like this, and I think this is way overvalued. So it's gonna be a 2 out of 5 rating from me. George, it's gonna be like a 5 from him, but we don't count George's ratings anymore because he just throws out random numbers. Thank you guys very much for watching. I will be back with another unboxing very soon, and I'll try and do some firing tests of these. And that's about it from me, guys. Hope you have a great day. See you on the next one. Goodbye.